Metro Awakening.
That man is getting blinded right now.
I've already made a video on this game, and in that video I made fun of VR YouTubers for never making it more than halfway through a game before getting distracted by something else, and then I proceeded to do the exact same thing. Who could have guessed? Apparently I also have the attention span of a squirrel.
Last piece of him. I owe you one, Khan.
Luckily though, over the past weekend I was in the mood to get scared, so I reinstalled the game and started where I left off.
Is this guy bad? Should I just assume he's bad? Oh! Oh, he's not bad at all. He's dead.
After about 20 minutes of walking through the metro tunnels, I came across a big metal door that could only be opened by solving a puzzle. The good news is that puzzle was pretty simple, so it only took me about 3 business days to figure out.
0 1 0 0 1 1. I don't know what that means. Wait, whoa, 0 1. Wait, that's the switches that I need to turn on and off. Okay, so I'm assuming 0 is off and on is on, or 1 is on. Okay, I think that's what it is.
The bad news is that by opening that door, I also opened the door to my own personal brand of hell. But before I tell you about that, you should know something about me. I hate psychological horror. And it's not because I think that it's not effective or anything like that. It's actually because I think that it's too effective. It's the only type of horror that's just too scary for me to do. Which is why when I walked through the doorway and ended up in the same room I was just in, I immediately realized how rough of a time I was about to have.
I mean, it is so much less stressful than fighting the... Why am I in the same place again? I don't like that.
Eventually, though, I was able to find my way out of the smaller tunnels and into the bigger tunnels, which is where I found a giant memorial shrine where my character's wife, Yana, was supposed to be. Unfortunately, almost immediately after finding this shrine, I got hit on the back of the head with a lead pipe and woke up in a human trafficking station, where I was finally able to find Yana again. Of course, that doesn't last very long, because the station gets attacked and they move her to a different location.
Alright, let's see what I can do here. See, if you just vibrate the door enough, the lock will shatter. Oh my gosh, it actually did.
It's around about this time, when all hope seems lost, that you get contacted by a mysterious stranger named Oksana, who not only guides you through escaping, but also informs you that she's been listening in on the slaver's radio signal, and it turns out the station is being attacked by the undead, which was bad news for me, because I am very scared of the undead.
Those things are coming out of the walls? No, dude, I don't like that.
This entire section of escaping the station is absolutely horrifying, because you come across tons of dead slavers, and let me tell you, these guys aren't just dead, they are mangled beyond belief.
Jeez, crow, man! What have you done to the god of war?
These guys look like the essence of roadkill, and what makes this so much worse is that whatever did this to these guys came through here less than 30 seconds ago. You get so close to this thing, in fact, that there's a part where you turn down a hallway and you can see something at the end of the hall for just a second before it scurries away down the next hallway like some sort of extra cursed SCP.
Well, at least I can rest easy knowing that all those slave traders are dead. They were all brutally killed by a demon. Not so happy about that part, but you know. What was that? What was that? Was that a corpse? Was that a Walking Dead? Because it seemed, you know what, no, I'm bringing out the heavy guns for this.
If you watched my first video on Metro Awakening, then you'll know that one of my all-time biggest fears is spiders. And if you were paying attention to the beginning of this video, then you'll also know that psychological horror is the type of horror that scares me the most. And apparently, by some type of wizardry that I'm not even going to pretend to understand, this game seemed to know that too. There's an entire section that feels like it was built around my personal fears. And although I may have forgotten the official name, I've taken to calling it the not-so-fun house of many legs.
Oh! Spiders! Yeah, hooray! I'm so happy that dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, there's big boys in there too. Dude, how does one bullet kill a spider? Damn it! Oh god, oh god!
The not-so-fun House of Many Legs, or the TSFHOML for short, is without a doubt the scariest section in any video game I have ever played. Just to give you a reference point, Amnesia: The Dark Descent doesn't hold a tinderbox to this. You'll go through hallway after hallway, always ending up in the same room.
Wait, how did I get back here?
Insanity, my brother. Now, see, now we're starting to get into territory where we know that my character is just full-blown hallucinating.
You can hear singing and crying whenever you get close to the pipes on the walls. You'll see strange ghostly figures out of the corner of your eyes, but when you turn to look, they'll be gone. Of course, that last one I think was literally just from me hallucinating from the sheer amount of adrenaline that was ripping through my nervous system.
I don't know if this is going to help with my fear of spiders or make it 10 times worse. Because, on one hand, the real world, it's gonna make it worse, isn't it?
And as if that wasn't bad enough, there are literally dozens of feline-sized spiders just creeping around on the ceilings and walls. Playing this section is the closest I have ever gotten to fear quitting a game. And just for the record, I did eventually complete it, but at what cost?
Yeah, I'm following the ghost. I trust the ghost. I shouldn't, but I sure as hell do.
Anyways, that's the end of the video. I truly hope everyone watching has a great day, and if you're struggling with anxiety or depression, I really hope that gets better for you soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to leave a coded message for future me. 7 days. Yeah, it's a pretty short one, honestly.